Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
In now, Mike Gerber, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
So digging in now, Dixon Machado, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Machado is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Gray has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Machado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Gray ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 8, Mikey Mata.
Standing in, Mikey Mata. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Way outside. 1-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Judge, he fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Gardner stands at first with one out. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Runners on first with one down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one just missed outside. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So stepping in, Grayson Greenier, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Gray now on 2-0. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Gardner, but he won't get there. It falls in, and that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Mike Gerber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 1 for 5.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike now. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Fiers, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Stanton over at second. Gregorius on at first with nobody out. Two and 0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's gone 2 for 8. Set and the pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Here's Adam Lind as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Tyler Austin.
Here's Tyler Austin now. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx. Dixon Machado digs in. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Machado, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Miguel Cabrera will be next. There's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Popped him up. Lind in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. First time up, he went down looking.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch coming, here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Bounce to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mata sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, He had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Two out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now to the plate, John Hicks, a base hit in his first trip.
Hitter, John Hicks.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hicks, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey Matu.
Next for the Tigers, Mikey Matu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. One run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 11 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Carlos Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Pitch on the way.
Ball
A
1.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1 the count now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fire sets his sights. 2-2 on its way home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 4. 2-1 New York. Now in the box, Grayson Greenier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping up now, Dawa Lugo, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Now batting, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Gerber. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Grenier, the runner at second with 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Dixon Machado digs in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. A ball and a strike. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Here's Adam Lind looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Adam Lind.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Tyler Austin will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Austin.
Striding in once again, Tyler Austin. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 25.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gleyber Torres.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Fires into his motion. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Machado has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Nick Castellanos now. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. John Hicks will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. He'll try again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, Georgia, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A dive and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 17.
Ready once again, Grayson Grenier. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tommy Kahnle will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
48. Tommy Kahnle.
Into the box now, Dawa Lugo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Johnny Barbado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Johnny Barbado.
Here's Didi Gregorius. The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide. 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Another payoff pitch. count remains full.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball 2 now. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
The left fielder, number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in, Mike Gerber. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Fouled away. Canely, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
The 2-2. Right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Dixon Machado digs in. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Machado, base runner at first with 1 out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Lifted down the line in left. Ellsbury over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
David Robertson takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
David Robertson.
Nick Castellanos now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Robertson, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Alex Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Alex Wilson.
Into the box, Adam Lind. He's 1 for 2 in this
Leading
one.
off for the Yankees, first baseman, Adam Lind.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 2 the count to Lind. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lind is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-1 is in off the plate. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Castellanos. 2 down.
now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
One and one. Here it is. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tough task ahead here is this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hicks on at first, nobody out. High in the air. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ready now, Nico Goodrum. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Popped him up. Lind will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Number 17.
James McCann will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 34, James McCann.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gardner going back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, he's about as steady as they come at the end of the game, as he seals this victory right there. And this one has some extra added meaning. That's career save number 250 in his outstanding career. Congrats to him.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Yanks took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Sonny Gray records the victory, his 13th of the year. Mike Fiers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 46th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.